We're obsessed with what AI will replace. But in the mountains of Laos, I found a job that still belongs completely to people. So my goal was simple.
Good job. Yeah.
Meet the workers, understand their life, help them for the day, and give them more money than they would normally earn.
We are gonna find an ATM somewhere here.
But first, I had to get there, and I could not miss this train.
Alright guys, so we're here at the Vientiane station, and this is the first step to go help our stranger in the middle of nowhere here in Laos.
I was setting out with a simple goal. But to do that, I wanted to get as far away from technology, tourism, and the familiar as I could. So the plan was to head north through Laos, towards the border of China, hoping to discover what life looked like in a place most people never see.
But it's a 6-hour train, so get food first then. Let's go. So this railway here connects Vientiane, the capital of Laos, to Kunming in China. So there is a lot of Chinese signs everywhere. It's really heavily influenced by China. It's an interesting journey.
I didn't know exactly who I was looking for. I didn't have an address for wherever I was going. And I didn't even know if I'd understand the language of the people that lived there.
You speak Chinese? A little bit.
All I knew was that somewhere far north beyond the cities, there were people whose lives looked completely different from my own. And the further I traveled, the more even the simplest interactions became a guessing game.
Alright guys, and welcome to Mont Sai. So until here I knew more or less what I was doing. But now we're going to the middle of nowhere. It's not gonna be easy. We're not helping a random stranger in like a famous city. We're going really in the middle of deep down Laos. Let's go head north towards the Yothu district. Let's go.
Everything, even getting a ride to the bus station,
Bus station.
was confusing and seemed to cost double what it normally would.
Oh, how much? Bus station? 50. 50? Wait. 20, okay? 20? 20? 50? Okay, wait.
And this is where the first real problem started.
Okay, Kapshai. Let's take just the next bus that leaves and just go. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh, you from study?
Yeah, for the
What time?
4.
4. Oh, in 3 hours.
Okay. No, Kapshai.
At the bus station, I found out that the next ride would not leave for hours. So naturally, I went looking for food. And that's when I realized.
My car is blocked right now.
And to make things even worse, I was running low on cash.
For one egg, 50 cents.
With my card blocked, all the money I spent on food, rides, or mistakes was money I couldn't give away later. And suddenly, everything felt different.
It's gonna be hard, let's go.
This wasn't going to be me showing up somewhere with unlimited cash to help others. This was going to be me having to stretch every last bit of cash I had while figuring out how to survive the journey myself. But then, in the middle of all that worry and confusion, this guy helped me order food.
You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Made a friend.
Instead of panicking over what was to come and how I was going to help whoever I had come to help, I decided to go a little ways with him to see what I could learn about the lives of the other people who lived here.
What's the minimum salary in Laos?
Now it's about 3 million kip.
3 million.
Kip.
That's it.
It's crazy. You can't be rich from being like a employee. Yeah,
You're in the system.
you can.
After hearing what people in this region earned and how hard many of them worked for it, I felt even more determined to find whoever it was I had come all this way to help. So I thanked my new friend for sharing his perspective, headed back to the station, and waited for the bus. And waited, and waited, and waited some more.
This is me sleeping.
But eventually, after what felt like an entire day spent sitting still, I finally boarded a sleeper bus that would take me deeper into the mountains, and it finally felt like the real journey was ready to begin. At least, that's what I thought.
update, there's a construction zone behind us, so we can't go this way. I don't know what we're gonna do.
好吃，不好吃，不好吃。No，
没有。Back on the road. Let's go. Alright. Well, alright guys. We're going pretty slow, so I think I'm gonna get there at night time. And I'm not helping anybody today, only tomorrow. But I will keep you updated.
The bus crawled through the dark, and just as I feared, by the time I finally arrived, it was too late to help anyone. And I was going to have to spend even more money if I didn't want to spend the night out on the streets.
Hotel. Yeah. Okay. Café.
I'd spent the entire day trying to get as far away from the familiar as possible.
Okay. 100? Okay.
And now I was here, a small town in the mountains with no crowds, no tourists, and very little technology. No AI job. Exactly the kind of place I'd be looking for.
Here have ATM. ATM. 没有。
The only problem was that coming here also meant no ATM.
So I think we're cooked.
谢谢。Capsai. Okay, Capsai.
And if I give away the money I had left, I might be doing exactly what I came here to do. But I'd also be leaving myself with no clear way back.
See you tomorrow. Let's try to help somebody here. Let's go.
The sun came up, and after everything it took to get there, I decided I wasn't turning back.
Alright, good morning. I think I'm gonna help these guys or one of the strides here in the market. I'm gonna try to find someone cool. Let's go.
And that's when I met them. A Hmong family sitting together outside the market, curious enough to talk to a foreign stranger with a camera, a blocked bank card, and a very strange mission.
Alright guys, I think I found somebody. Somebody! 你好!
They told me that they were heading into the mountains to gather bamboo.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh.
Not for fun, not as a hobby, as work. They warned me it could take a long time, and they might not find anything at all. But honestly, I didn't care. This was exactly what I had been searching for. A real day of work, a group of strangers willing to let me join them, and a chance to understand what that work was actually worth. So I asked if I should change my clothes. They said yes.
Okay. Come on. Wait. Come back. Alright guys, we're gonna change clothes and then we're gonna find 4 bamboo shoots with a Hmong woman and I guess a bunch of Hmong people. Let's go. Woohoo!
And 5 minutes later, I was following them into the mountains.
We're just living life, man. This is so cool. Walking for a good hour now. But they hold the pace steady. They're wearing like flip-flops. And I think they do this every day. Pretty relaxed.
After an hour, I was already feeling it. The women were not. And that was the first sign that this job required something I did not have. Not just strength, experience.
We are gonna find an ATM somewhere here.
Once we reached the bamboo, the group spread out.
They're all like kind of split and just trying to scatter the whole area.
It looked simple. Find the chute, dig it out, put it in the bag.
Whoa! Good job! Yeah!
But I quickly realized I could barely find one on my own.
I cannot find a single one by myself. They have to help me. So hard.
The woman saw things I could not see. The kids knew where to look. And the older woman knew how deep to dig, how to angle the tool, and how to pull the chute without ruining it.
Hey. It's really difficult and they do this all day long.
This was not random. This was knowledge. Something AI cannot do. The kind that comes from doing something over and over, year after year, until the mountain starts speaking a language only you understand. When I tried to ask one woman how much she made, she said I was asking when she would stop. And her answer was not a number. She pointed to the bags.
Ah, okay. She has to fill both of them up. Looking everywhere for seats. Crazy.
That was the job. Not hours, not comfort, not convenience. Full bags. For most of the morning, I was trying to understand the work from the outside.
Ah, okay.
Watching, copying, guessing.
Okay.
But slowly, they started showing me what to look for, where to dig, how to angle the tool, when to pull.
Okay.
We still barely share a language, and no app could explain what they knew. Out there, understanding happened another way.
Okay.
The work became the conversation.
We've been at this for like 3 hours and my back is so cooked. It's like, I don't know how to do it every day. You just have to like bend over and scrap the surface. And then you just dig into it. You spend your whole day doing that. Crazy, man.
And then, after nearly 3 hours of sweating and digging, we found the biggest bamboo shoot of the entire day.
So big.
The woman guiding me pointed it out. The next generation of bamboo hunters watched it with anticipation, and I got to dig and pull it out from the ground. For them, it might have been one more shoot in the bag, but for me, it felt like the first time I had actually earned my place beside them. And for a few seconds, it felt like we held all one together. Maybe that was what I had been looking for the whole time.
Holy cow.
Not just a place with real work, not just a place without screens, but a place where the only way to understand someone was to stop watching from a distance and join in.
It's just, I don't know, man. Sometimes money is not the key to happiness, I guess.
We started on our journey back toward the village, through the same difficult paths we had taken that morning. The same hills, the same river. Only now, I understood it differently. The difficulty of the path was part of what made it beautiful. This work, the kind of work that most people would never think about, mattered. It happened quietly, far away from cities, screens, and conversations about the future. It connected the people here to the land, to each other, and to a kind of knowledge that cannot be automated or downloaded. It had to be lived. Back in the village, I knew there was no amount of money that could fully match what they had shared with me. But I also knew I did not want to leave without giving something back.
Okay.
My car was still blocked, and the only money I had was what was left in my pocket. So I gave them what I could, not because it was enough, but because it was the only way I knew how to say thank you. It was not a life-changing amount of money, but it was more than they expected, and it was all that I had. I still didn't know how I was going to get back, but the day before, a stranger had helped me stop panicking over what was to come and be present with what was in front of me. And now, with this family, I realized I had to do the same. They handed me bamboo shoots we had carried back together. The same shoots we had spent hours searching for.
Hi, Mom.
And maybe that was the part I will remember most. Not because it was a gift, but because they helped me understand what it took to earn it.
This was Frenchie. On to the next one. I literally don't know how I'm gonna get the bus. Let's find a way.